Caribbean isn't just a noun, sometimes it's an adjective used to describe a particular shade of blue.
Oh, kind of like what's on the screen right now. It's about the water, but also the food, the music, the shopping. Our next guest can help you plan your trip.
Leisure travel specialist Diane McVicker returns this Travel Tuesday. Good to see you, Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Top of the morning.
It is. It's almost March. We're getting
I
there.
know.
Today's Fat Tuesday. Don't you have some sort of French greeting? That you
Well,
can
I'm looking
throw?
pretty fat this morning, you know. I wore the swing dress so it
Is
covered
that
all.
scarf from Paris? Because it sort of
You know
looks
it
like
is.
what the
It
Fat
is.
That's the
Tuesday.
tie-in right
Tying
there.
It in. It looked. I thought I recalled from your trip back.
But today we're going to the Caribbean. And
Yes.
you just sent me to the
Yes.
Caribbean last month. I was down there.
How was
we
it?
did a cruise. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
We did a cruise, but there's a lot of ways to travel the Caribbean.
Yes.
What do you recommend?
Well, you know what? You can do it all inclusive, which we talked about before, but I really am here to talk about the cruises because there are so many different cruises. You don't really have to do just a 7-day, which is what people have thought for so long. You know, it's a 7-day. Can I get away for that long? Do you know there are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-day cruises and higher? So, you know, people go to Las Vegas at this time of year or, you know, any time of the year because they just want a quick getaway.
Yeah.
You can still do a quick getaway.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the same thing. You're getting entertainment for free. You're getting meals for free. You've got a casino on board. Why not take a cruise for your quick getaway? It's going to cost you about the same thing as Vegas did.
And we can get there and back just as
Quickly.
quickly as we can get anywhere else. and
Exactly,
back.
exactly. So, you know, I mean, there are even wine cruises up the coast, the Pacific coast. So if you just wanted a 4 or 5 day getaway, we have those as well. So it's not just Caribbean where you can get short getaways. So people always think it's just Vegas or maybe it's Kansas City. No, go somewhere a little more exciting.
No,
for heaven's
you know what I
sakes.
loved about the cruise?
Live a little.
Cruises were fun. We had a balcony when we went, right?
Yeah.
So when you'd get home at the end of the night after dinner and you'd go have some cocktails, whatever, you get back to the room, you'd open your sliding glass door and you're looking out to the Caribbean.
And your wife is saying, shut that because my hair, the humidity.
Right, well,
No.
it was blowing in, but the moon is over there. You see nothing but the
Right.
the water.
It's
It's just
beautiful.
fantastic.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. So I mean,
And-
you have a whole night of activities. You've been at the casino, you've been at the shows, you've been at the lounges. It's time to relax on your own balcony.
There was an ice rink on our ship.
Yes.
That particular ship.
Wow.
Yes.
I saw on Facebook a guy that I know is cruising to Cuba.
Okay,
He's going
right.
to Cuba this week, and so there's Cuban cruises now, right?
Yes, there are. You know, and there you can go really high end. I mean, Cuba's not going to be inexpensive. It's not going to be for a number of years, and there's so many restrictions because you cannot just go to Cuba, get off the ship, and meander around like you do in the Caribbean. You have to stay with the group. It's an educational thing. It's a religious thing. I mean, you have to stay with these groups, so it's not for everybody. If you want to wait until Cuba is free and a little bit more loose, you're going to have to wait because right now you're going to see it as it is, but no. Oh,
Where
look
is
at
that?
this.
Where is
Where's that
that?
at?
Oh, it could be anywhere in the Caribbean. For heaven's
I
sakes,
want
they've got these.
that.
No, that really is. It could
No.
be anywhere. 'Cause
It could
there's
be
a lot
anywhere.
of
They
sites
look
that
a
look
lot
like
alike.
that.
That. Look,
I know,
this
they're
is the
beautiful.
water, Diane. This
It is.
going anywhere else in the world. I don't know
Yeah.
that you get that color.
Right, and it is exactly like that. I'm stunned by the
gorgeous.
shades of the blue because this almost is a
gorgeous.
greeny blue, and then this is a little bit
Yeah.
more dark. That's Jamaica, obviously. But I
Obviously.
should say obviously. Not
Obviously,
everybody
I've never
knows
been to
that.
Jamaica,
I'm
so
sorry.
I don't know,
I'm
Diane.
sorry.
I'm not as well traveled as you are,
Wow.
which is why I like
And that's cold.
your point of view on this because you've been to these places. That when I come to you to travel, prepare a trip for me, you're able to prevent some of the stuff that I wouldn't know better
Right.
myself.
Well, we're going to ask you, what do you like to do? Maybe you just want to sit right here by a pool.
I
Maybe
do.
you don't like to do anything.
That's right.
Maybe you want to throw a little adventure into it.
I'd like
But
a
I saw that
drink.
golfing in there. There's,
and a
Is
snack.
there a lot of golfing
Yes,
in the Caribbean?
lots of golfing in the Caribbean. Almost every single island can offer that up for you. But yeah, maybe you just want to do this all day long. Maybe you want to go and go to the ruins in, if you're doing Mexican Riviera, you can climb the ruins. Like Dunn's Waterfalls, you might
wow,
want to
look at
climb
that
that.
ship.
Look at this ship.
So Mike and
Another
Aaron,
big one.
fantastic.
Mike and Aaron went. The kiddos stayed here in town,
Yes.
and we were seeing on a couple of those pictures just couples. Do you recommend ever the Caribbean for families or multiple generations? As a lot of people are wanting to go on trips instead of
Yes.
buying stuff for each other. all
It
the
is
time.
multi-generational now. It really is
It
because
is.
that big ship we just saw, that has more things on board than you can even begin to think. You'd never ever have to stop and get off that cruise ship because it has that much to do. I was on that ship and we were on for 2 days and didn't stop, and I walked and walked and walked, and I know I didn't see everything. That's how
Yeah.
much there is to do on these
They're
vessels.
incredible. So after we got off the cruise, we said that's definitely a place we could take our kids.
Yes.
All right, and so here's the dangerous part. This is the part where she throws out the deals, and this is where the deals get snatched. This is where we end up going on
This
trips.
is how you ended up going.
This is how I ended up going on
yourself.
trips. So what do you have for
True.
deals right now?
Okay, $492, 5-night cruise, the Empress of the Seas, which is a Royal Caribbean ship going to Key West and Cozumel. I have it on March 18th and March 27th, and it might be the 17th and 28th. Don't quote me right there, but I'm off a day or two, that's okay. I also have a 7-day cruise on Royal Caribbean Liberty of the Seas for $890. It's for an entire week, and that's
a whole
March
week.
27th.
And that's including food.
Yes. You're
it's
paying
the
for
room.
airfare, but it's everything else. It's all your meals, it's all your entertainment, it's the sun, it's the fun. You're getting on and off that cruise ship. You're not paying to get off the cruise ship. You will pay if you forget to get back on. You have to fly to that next port of call.
Yeah. You don't
Make
wanna
sure you
miss the
make it
ship.
back.
She's
Get
laughing
back
because
on the
she's
ship.
been there.
I've seen people
And
run.
can we look at your website? Because
Yes.
you just launched.
It is a new
relaunched
one.
your site.
Yes. So it is pretty.
Yeah.
It's so much different than,
And
than the
functional,
old one.
pretty and
Yes,
functional.
Yeah. So, go on board, go on there. I was going to say, go on board and take a look at it, but you
Yeah.
can go on board and or go on and look at it, whether you want to go to Europe, Caribbean.
Well,
You don't have to do just cruises. It's for everywhere because we do everything.
That's what I was going to say, because that About Us section that we just rolled by right there, tell us a brief bit of information about, because it's the travel, what's the name of your dang company? The
cruise company and
the
vacation store.
Yes, the vacation store.
Mike!
You do them both, right?
Yes, we do. That last trip I brought you with Paris for $619, we sold so much of that.
Yeah.
It really, when we give you a quote like that, we mean it.
It's
We're not going
incredible.
to add on a lot of stuff to it.
And here's why we always say, and we're so proud to bring Diane and Kim and the whole crew to you at home. It's because there's not a fee, there's no fine print here to sort of use the services, and you feel like, yeah, but what am I going to have to pay for it? Nothing. It's just the way it works, and their relationships are so valuable that they can connect you to the places and these companies and the people around the world that the rest of us can't get through an internet search. It's so smart. So you find the vacation store and the cruise company in Omaha, 141st and Q, and you can check out their new website there online, or just pick up the phone and give them a call. They're so helpful, not just with us because we see them, and there's
And
they're
I was
helpful
losing my
with
train of thought
everybody.
because I was thinking about that 5-night deal that you just mentioned there.
Yes.
5 nights
For
for
four-
492.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike wants to go again.
All right.
So Mike will be out middle of March.
The vacation store and the cruise company.
I'm
Thanks
looking for a travel
Diane,
companion
thanks a
April
lot.
1st.
Yeah, that's exactly what you
Oh
need.
my God, don't start that.
I know, the phone will be ringing, right?
Thank you, Diane.
Thanks, Diane.
See you. A lot of